You're getting ready to start a new nonprofit, and your question that you have is, can my family be on my board? And if so, what percentage? And how do I remove them when the time permits? And does having family members for board members stop anything along your process? Let's dive. What's going on, guys? My name is Timothy Wright, the founder and CEO of the Nonprofit Launcher. We're back again with another video, and this one will be quick. Can your new nonprofit have board members that are family members? The answer very simply is yes. You can have family members that are board members. This will not get you denied. This will not get your 501c3 application denied. Nothing will happen if your family is your board. And the reason why is because when you're filing your application with the state and federally, they don't even ask if this individual is a family member or not. But I will want to say this. You do want to ensure that your entire board isn't your family long term, simply because this can cause a lot of conflict of interest. Now, if it's just for filing purposes and you had to have an opportunity to actually go out and recruit board members that make sense for your organization, using your family for filing purposes, there's no issue with that. And you can easily change who your board members are in your internal documents, especially like your bylaws. You do want to make sure, though, that your bylaws specifies who can change your board members, when your board members can be changed, and what's the process to actually change the board members. In the future, you definitely want to have a proper board meeting as well as have your board vote if you're looking to transfer or change your board members. But in the beginning stages, especially if you think that your family members or the people that are going to be on your board are not going to be so active, but you just want to go ahead and get your nonprofit filed, yes, you can use family members, or you can use anyone that you like. And again, they can be changed at any time. So then you may have the question, well, Tim, if I file using these individuals for my board, but then I want to change them, how will the IRS know? And that's a great question. And you will let them know when you file your annual 990 form. Same thing with an address change, by the way. If you're looking to change your address of your organization, of course, you can do an amendment directly with your state, but I recommend you just wait till you do your annual filing, your 990 form, and then you can let them know that your address has been updated. And then also, if your board members have been updated, you let them know who your new board members are and what their roles are going to be. Again, this is done on the annual 990 filing form. Another thing that I recommend is that if you know for sure the board members that you were initially using to file your organization isn't going to be the board members who remain, I wouldn't put them on your bank account or your bank account status at all, because if you do, you're going to have to go in and change that. Now, the bank that you use, depending on if it's a state, local credit union or a large local credit union or just a big bank in general, they may want to know who's the board members of your organization. Every bank is different. If they do, you can provide them the information, but when the board members change, you want to ensure that you let the banks know as well. So as we wrap up here, to summarize, if you have board members who are family members, that will not stop you from becoming a nonprofit or becoming a 501c3. You don't need to submit anything to the IRS if you change your board. You just need to make sure it's updated in your internal documents like your bylaws and even your articles of incorporation. Make sure that you don't add them to the bank if you know for sure that you're going to change them. And the way that the IRS will know about your board change is when you submit the annual 990 filing. So I hope this has been informative. Hopefully this has answered your question and gave you some clarity so you can go ahead and get started. We know that a lot of people haven't started their nonprofit yet simply because they believe that they have to have this, and this in place, hire board members, CPAs, all these things, and you don't need that to get started. If you're actually looking for some people to do this for you, you can actually click the link in my description and you will see that myself and my team, we have a done for you service. We'll file your nonprofit directly with your state, create your policies, your procedures, your bylaws, a marketing plan. Within that bylaws, we make sure we specify how you can change your board members in the future. We also submit your 501c3 application, the whole nine. You can click the link in our description if you want more info about that. But with that being said, guys, we're signing off. Hope this has been extremely valuable for you. We'll see you again in a couple of days. Peace.